Hi there, welcome back to another weekly devlog for Joust. This week might be a little bit short or different because while I did get some work done, this is what happened. I basically just did everything this week at the last minute like my old school days. So it's a late Sunday afternoon at about 10 PM. I just got back from Raglan here in New Zealand, which is all the B-roll you'll be seeing in this video. So I'm only just getting back into working on the game for the first time this week, as I got a little burnt out from making these videos consecutively for about a month now, and playing the forest with some friends. But I guess I'll see how we go. My goal this week is to make all the unlockable rewards through leveling up appear at the end of the run in the rewards box if the player levels up during gameplay. They will then be given the option to click on it and expand it and look into any details that it contains. Last week we set up the rewards box to instantiate information dynamically with a prefab, so it's now time to fill this prefab with the content for it to appear. For the rest of the night I just spent time going through the code and system I put in place to make the enemy unlocks system that you see here. So I need to decide if I can easily reuse any of this code to make the system for the rewards box, or make a whole new system again, since the one here is an absolute mess due to my early learning phases of development. Reworking what I've already done here is just going to add an extra layer on top of work, so I'm just going to leave it as is, instead of incorporating the new system I've come up with. So over the next few days I managed to chip away at creating a whole new system, which is able to reference parts of what I used for the main menu customization screen, where you select what enemies you want and if they're unlocked or not, which uses my horrifically bad design choice of creating an array that has every level requirement for XP that I can reference, but it's there, so I'm going to reference it anyway. So what I did was create this serializable that you see here, containing all these information that I can pass on through, as well as a reference to the XP requirements for each level, so it can automatically look up how much XP is required for it. This serializable will be used for the level rewards manager that I created. As you can see here, it gives me the option to add the information for every unlockable item through leveling up right into these little boxes here. You can see I can enter the type, the detail, the icon that it's for, and once again the reference to what level we're looking up in the XP field that I created. So in this manager we assign each object in the serializable the XP that is required through this for each loop here. Then we find out how much XP that the player already has at the start of their run. And once the player has died and the rewards list script initiates that we created last week at the end of the game, it will then call the main function of the rewards manager, which will then take how much XP that the player ended on. And then by using the start and the end XP, we're able to scan through the entire serializable to find out which new items we have unlocked. It will then pass all the relative information back into the rewards list and fill the prefab we talked about earlier with the correct information like the icon, the name, and the type. And now when we complete a run and we unlock new items, we will see them appear in the rewards list dynamically, just like this. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the short length this week, but I hope that you accept that I took it a little easy this week to recover a small amount. I still needed to create this video to feed the mysterious monster that is the YouTube algorithm to keep this channel afloat somehow. So if you're enjoying this series, don't forget to subscribe. I also have a Twitter if you want to follow the developments of the series as well. But more importantly, please comment. I honestly prefer people engaging and commenting more than I'm getting subscribers at the moment. I'd love to hear from some of you that are just kind of lurking and watching as well, as I'd love all the feedback I can get. So that's all for now, and I'll see you next week.